Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Michelle's surprised by who she sees before her. This can't be happening! And as the person she's talking to is revealed to be Elizabeth. You look shocked to see me, and after all the memories we went all the years, what do you want? We need to have a chat. For starters, why are you even out for the matter like nothing's happening? Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Ryan's reading the paper. To his son Eric came to where he is, and Ryan noticed. Oh, hey Eric, how's the club doing? It's going well. You got some time? Sure. And as Ryan put the paper down. What's up? Well, as you know, my wife Gwen and I have been here for quite some time and we've reached a decision. Meanwhile, at the Palmstone Rich Manor, Patrick and Joseph came in and Patrick closed the door. And as they head to the living room talking. Dude, you really think Carl's using this marriage to hold on to Olivia? Yeah, and I'm gonna prove to her that he's not to be trusted at all. Meanwhile, on the Los Sanchez deck, Rachel, Aaron, and Brody came to the stairs. And as they wait, I don't get it. What could it be? He'll show up, and as Carl and Rex came to the arm, indeed I have. Now, it's time we finish what we talk about in school. Meanwhile, at the Woodland Rich Manor in the bedroom, Andrew and Vince are asleep in bed. And as Andrew turned and woke up and saw a shirtless Vince next to her, and as she has a flashback of her and Vince talking. I don't give a damn to what anyone says. No way I'm losing you. I understand that. Then don't lose faith in our marriage. And as a flashback in with Andrew seeing her husband who was asleep, and as he woken and saw her. I'm glad you're here. I could say the same thing about you. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Grace and Jeremy are eating. Thank you for buying me dinner. No problem. I want to say something that can't wait anymore. And as the man came in the diner and saw Grace talking with Jeremy and is instantly jealous of them. Meanwhile, at the Coverstone Park, Helen's sitting on the bench. And as she thinking, soon she took out a pregnancy test from her purse and opened the box and took the pregnancy test from the box, and as she laid it by her bag, and as she has a flashback, I heard CJ talking. I really don't know how long we must, and as a flashback in with her looking at the test results. Oh man, I don't know if I can do this. And as Gwen came to where Helen is and see what she's doing and is shocked. Oh my god, and as Helen put it back in the box and put it in the purse, and she stand up and face Gwen. What do you want? Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Michelle and Elizabeth are talking. In case you're fully aware, I'm trying to live my life best way I can. Only that wasn't part of the agreement. Do you know how many people are after me? Cause yeah, whose fault is that? Look, Dave and I followed your instructions to the end. Then you wouldn't be alright. I feel like one of these days, what Dave and I did will come and bite us in the ass as we know it. My family means a lot to me. Only we both know that some of your kids aren't yours at all. Yes, I know that. Then why don't you tell me this? What would you think would happen if Matt saw you here instead of me? Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Ryan and Eric are talking. A decision on what? Gwen and I have been here for months, helping with tsunami aftermath, and we've been talking about sticking around for a while. You two don't have to stick around, so we want to. Cause of Wilma, Mary, and Kevin. Well, Mary's been working in Venice to keep her mind off things. And as Joshua came to the ark, and Eric and Ryan saw him. What are you doing here? I heard what happened and I want to help Wilma get through what she's going through. she'll be happy to see you. Thing is, Dad already did. Meanwhile, at the Palmstone Witch Manor in the living room, Patrick and Joseph are talking. Dude, how you plan to do that? I'm gonna help my mom and Aaron with this undercover deal they're doing at school. Didn't they say they found their daughter? And if so, are they made a deal with our principal? Well, I'm glad you have sisters back safely. I am too. That's why I gotta get Olivia in my life, because it is hard to live without her. Meanwhile, on the Los Angeles dock, Rachel, Aaron, Brody, Carl, and Rex are talking. What else there is to know? We have a shipment of important substance that may be delivered at this address. We trust you three can do this, right? Yeah, we got this. Count on us. Good. And it's Carl and Rex's turn and walk away. And it's Rachel's turn and face Aaron and Brody. This mission isn't gonna be easy at all. Yeah, I know, but it will get done. And as the ship approached to where they are, and they all saw it. You know, it seems to me that Adria is not telling us something. I thought I was the only one that knew. Either way, in the end, time will reveal her real intentions, whether she's true or not. Meanwhile, around the corner, Carl and Rex are watching them. You certain you can trust him? The guy I do. I'm not too certain about his best mate and his wife. What do you mean? Dude, don't you know who that is? Rachel Dawson, the daughter of the police commissioner, and that's Brody Carter, who recently become a cop again. Only the two of them don't know that. How we plan to trust him? Because I got a plan. Meanwhile, at the Woodland Witch Manor in the bedroom, Andrew and Vince are lying in bed talking. You're so keen to have me into your life after all the hell I've done to you over the last couple of years. It's fine. Clearly you got a lot going on, no thanks to Tina and the Collins, but the point is, we have to stick together, and we will. By the way, this house is amazing. And speaking of which, I think we should sell our old house. Actually, I was kinda hoping your sister Isabella could have it. Yeah, only thing is, I think she's already got a home. Word on the street, someone told me, but I get it, she's family. You see, that's what I love about you so much, and since that's the case, I guess we can sell the house. And it's to begin kissing each other. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Grace and Jeremy are talking. You can tell me anything. Well, the thing is, I want to be honest and upfront to you on what I did. You didn't do anything. Yeah, I did. It happened when we were separated. When I went for coffee, the next thing I know, I was talking to straight. So how much did you say? He doesn't know about Tina. Look, I already know who it is because she told me about Donald. You really don't have to confess the whole thing. It doesn't matter because I know we could fix our marriage back the way it was. I know that. And as Jan went past him to where the guy is, and he saw her. Dude, you know you can sit anywhere in the diner you want. There's no assigned seating. You okay? Something wrong? No, everything's fine. And as he hid and sat in the booth behind Grace and Jeremy, just as Jan came to his table. What can I get you? I'll take a cup of coffee. And as Jan turned and headed to the back. Soon after, Mary came and sat in this booth, and the man saw. Tell me, how long are you gonna look at them behind you? Meanwhile, at the Coverstone Park, Helen and Gwen are talking. Clearly, you won't expect me at all. Just look, I know you, Rachel, Grace, and Sean and Matt are all waiting to see me stuff up, but that's not gonna happen. Really, Helen? You really think I'm that kind of person? Yeah, you are. I just got a lot on my mind in case you haven't noticed. Like being pregnant, for instance. You can't keep it at bay for long. I know that's what you're holding in your hand, which you just hid. And as Helen went and sat back down, followed by Gwen. The fact of the matter is, I love him a lot, Gwen. I can see that you do. And if that test comes positive, I just want to let you know that we're family. We stick together to the very end. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Michelle and Elizabeth are talking. First of all, I'm not really worried at all about Matt. Really? Then why don't we give him a call right now and tell him where you are? And as Elizabeth got her iPhone and called Matt. Alright, and as Elizabeth hung up. Yes, I'll go home. You're more smarter than I give you credit for. Just so you know, This isn't blackmail. Sure sounds like it to me. I would really change that tone when you're talking to me, unless you want to lose everything you have. And there it is with the threats again. When are you gonna track down my daughter Courtney? I've already missed Damien, and I cannot bear I text you the information as soon as I find it. Now go home and don't let me catch you out again. And as Michelle got her stuff and got up and walked away, and as Elizabeth got her iPhone and began texting someone, saying, we need to meet ASAP. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Ryan, Eric, and Joshua are talking. Dude, I heard what happened between you and Nicole. I'm sorry, man. Dad, it's fine. Besides, I've been busy here at the pub trying to get my mind off things, so what's going on with you, little brother? Well, I was telling our dad that my wife and I are gonna be staying here for a while. That's good news, because I decided to stick here as well. I'm happy you lot are sticking around and also being here for our sister. Speaking of that, Julian's making amends. Not to worry, because we told him we'll kill him should he hurt our sister. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot, but overall, it seems Wayne and Linda are the real people to blame for this. Meanwhile, at the Palmstone Rich Manor in the living room, Patrick and Joseph are talking. I know what you mean. Things are going really well between Jen and I, even though we're not too long started going out with each other. I hope it works out. It will, trust me. And as Patrick's iPhone beeps, and he got it and saw it to text. Oh my god, what is it? Seems Carl Underwood isn't what he claimed to be. I had a guy do a background check on him. Which you find? See for yourself. And as Patrick showed Joseph the information from his iPhone. Damn, I know. And as Patrick put his iPhone up, what do you plan to do with it? I have an idea. I'm gonna use this information to my advantage. Trust me when I say, before this year's end, a living I will be together, and this time for good. Meanwhile, on the Los Angeles dock, Rachel, Aaron, and Brody are finished the shipment. And as the truck part away, and as they begin talking. Not bad. Yeah, seems that went really well, and that was good. I gotta say, three of us, we did outstanding. And as Carl and Rex came actually are. Good work, you three. And as Carl came and shook Aaron's hand and slipped a bag of coke in his hand, and Rex did the same thing to Brody. Before you meet our boss, there's one more job, so meet us at school tomorrow on the roof at 10. Sounds good. Excuse us. And as Carl and Rex turned and walked away, and as Rachel took out a box from her purse, and as Aaron went and gave his back to her, and as she put hers and his in the box, while Brody came and put his in Rachel's box as well, and as she closed the box and put it back in her purse, while Aaron took out his iPhone and turned the voice memo off. You know, between the three of us, we are the incredible dream team. Yeah, we are. Oi, this is just the beginning. We have a long way to go. He's right. It's not gonna be long till they fully earn our trust. Meanwhile, at the Woodland Ridge Manor, Angela came out of Adrian's room and head back the hall to her and Vince's room. And as she went in and saw Vince in bed on his tablet, and as she came back and got back in bed next to Vince and leaned on his chest. How is she? Sleeping like an angel. And as Vince turned out his tablet and put it aside and looked at his wife. I cannot believe this. Tristan's being charged for possession of marijuana. I didn't realize he smoked. The thing is, he doesn't. Are the media so damn bored that they print out this rubbish? Carl must have custody because of this. You know what? And as Andrew sat up, followed by Vince. Something doesn't seem right with this whole story. I agree. Which is why I'm planning to find out right now. And as Vince got up and began dressing himself. I think there's more to Carl than meets the eye. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Grace and Jeremy are talking. Do you have something to tell me? Since it's confession time, I already told you what I did by sleeping with Wilma. You don't have to worry about Donald. I don't really give a damn too much about him. He decided to leave my mom hanging when she needed him the most. I'm sorry. I just can't help seeing the cause that fixed wrong. As far as I'm concerned, you didn't do anything wrong. He did. And I gotta admit, I was angry with you over my testimony against your mom. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I know you didn't get to see her till a couple years ago. She and I are on good terms. Let's not let anything come between us at all. Meanwhile, the fool behind them, Mary and the guy are talking. Who are you? Just a friend. Anyways, just so you know, that's her husband sitting right beside things. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. It's fine. I'm sorry what I said earlier. Anyways, why not I make it up to you? How do you mean? And as Jan came out with a cup of coffee and presented it to him. You want something to eat? Just a cup of coffee. It's on me. Alright. And as Jan turned and head back to the back, while Mary and the man are talking. So, mystery guy, you got a name? Robin McCollum. Mary Graham. Meanwhile, at the Coverstone Park, Helen and Gwen are talking. My husband and I want so bad to have a family of our own someday, and I'm happy to hear that. How can I trust that when you and Rachel are against us, and if Rachel and I care about our family, and we endured so much hell and not to be touched again by anyone for the matter? That won't be me. The thing is, I may be pregnant, but I'm not absolutely certain yet. Then why don't you come to me and I confirm it for you? Thanks, but I got it. But I will come to you when I need you. Well, you do have my number when you need it. Excuse me. And his friend got up, followed by Helen. Look, I appreciate that you care, but I got this in the end. I know you do. Member, you got my number should you need anything. And his friend turned and walked away. And as Helen sat back down and took out her pregnancy test box from her purse and took the stick out. Well, I guess there's no time than the present to find out what my fate has in store for me and CJ.